In the headlines, police investigate those who violated the Carnival order on Monday and Tuesday with a view to possible prosecution. Foreign Affairs Minister Dr. Kenneth Daru says US-Dominica relations are intact. And Dominica's first virtual Calypso monarch, Daryl the Bob, says this year's competition was tough. I'm Andrea Louis with the Channel 5 News. Back with the details after this.
Your old tablet? That's so 2020. Get a Samsung A7 tablet from Flow for only $99 when you sign up for a new All-In or All-In Plus bundle. Enjoy faster broadband speeds to surf and stream, more TV channels in HD to stay entertained, and unlimited flow-to-flow fixed minutes to stay in touch with everyone you love. So sign up today for a new bundle from Flow. Visit discoverflow.co for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. We're in this together. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Thank you for staying with us. First up, Daryl the Bob has been crowned the first ever virtual Calypso monarch. Here is Julian Morris with more.
Bob beat out 14 other competitors to take the coveted title over the weekend. The virtual monarch, who had also won the monarch title in 2018, says preparation for this year's competition was tough.
I really wish we had a full-fledged Calypso season with 2 songs and stuff, but I am still satisfied everybody was on an even playing field. There were 15 competitors, but it was tough because I'll tell you why it was very tough. Most of us, our preparations was very late because we were wondering, are we going to have Carnival? Are we not going to have Carnival? Should we have a show? And there was that contemplation going on all the time. And the inspiration of Love Thy Neighbor as Thyself came to me very late. It actually came to me somewhere in December. Yeah, and then Pat and I just started, thrashing it out nicely. So then you have to learn those lyrics down to the T, and perform. So there's so much multitasking. Then this thing happened where we had to shift our show from Saturday to Friday at the last minute.
Here's a clip of the Bob performing his winning piece titled Love Thy Neighbor as Thyself.
Oh, you don't love your neighbor. Oh, go and love your neighbor. Oh, you don't love your neighbor.
First runner-up position went to this year's virtual stardom monarch Tasha P. Peltier. Second runner-up position went to veteran Calypsonian Charles Saw Isaac, who made it to the finals for the first time. While third runner-up position went to another first-timer to the finals, Nicole Abia Christian Alfred. The virtual Calypso monarch says he was pleased with the level of competition at the show.
I expected to have a tight runner because Dice was there. Tasha P was there, the reigning monarch. I refer to him as the reigning monarch because this is the COVID title that I have, but the official one still belongs to JD. So he was there, Hunter was there, Caressa was there. I mean, the cream of Dominica's Calypso was there. So having to rise to the top of that, I mean, I have to have one on that.
In more top stories, police say Carnival Monday and Tuesday came and went without any major incident, but there were violations of the Carnival order issued by law enforcement. Police are investigating those incidents with a view to prosecuting those found in violation of the Carnival order.
The police is very pleased to report that the 2 days of Carnival 2021 in Dominica were without any major incidents. Much compliance of the Carnival Order SR&O number 1 of 2021 was adhered to. There were a few groups of persons who violated the order, and the police is investigating those with a view of prosecuting the offenders. We would like to thank the general public for observing the protocol and their support during these 2 days, which is usually a highly festive season. Let us all continue to keep safe.
Government cancelled this year's carnival to prevent any possibility of super spreader events as part of efforts to fight the spread of COVID-19. In other news, a call to the nation to turn to prayer as the fight continues against the COVID-19 pandemic. The call from Bishop of Roseau, His Lordship Gabriel Malzer, as the members of the Christian community enter the season of Lent.
The end of Carnival celebration serves as an entry into the Lenten season. Those 40 days set aside by the Church for reflecting, fasting, praying, and doing works of charity in preparation for the glorious celebration of Easter. During this time of crisis and uncertainty, it is imperative that as a Christian community that we remain united in unceasing prayer with and for each other.
Malzer encouraged the families and the wider community to stay united in prayer during the Lenten season.
I invite you to spend some time before the Blessed Sacrament in prayer for the Church and the nation as we work together towards combating the deadly COVID-19. I encourage families to stay united in prayer. Example, the recitation of the Holy Rosary, engaging in the spiritual reading of the Bible, Lectio Divina, Divine Office, meditation, and family novenas, etc. And see, more than ever before, we must be mindful of the need to be our brothers and sisters' keepers. Let us remember those who have contracted the virus and those who have succumbed to its mortal effects. May their souls rest in peace.
In more developments, Dominica has given out over 19,000 doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine to other countries in the region for use among frontline healthcare workers and other key government officials. Last week, the country received 70,000 doses of the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine from India. Prime Minister Skerritt has described the development as a huge step forward in Dominica's efforts to contain the spread of the COVID-19 virus and to protect Dominicans from the threat of infection. On Friday, President Savre and the First Lady, Health Minister McIntyre and Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Kent Edwards, along with the Foreign Affairs Minister, Dr. Kenneth Daru, all received the first dose of the vaccine. A total of 110 people were vaccinated on Friday, among them senior public officials and frontline healthcare workers. In the coming weeks, doses will be presented to priority groups when healthcare workers visit community health centers for vaccine distribution. Prime Minister Skerritt says while it is not mandatory to take the vaccine, he would like citizens to take the opportunity to protect themselves, their families, and the wider community. 2 out of 4 lucky winners of the Flow Valentine's Day promotion received their prizes during a short ceremony at the Flow flagship store in Roseau on Wednesday.
At Flow Dominica, we're all about happiness and creating the moments that matter for our customers. This Valentine's Day was no different. On Friday, we wrapped up our Valentine's Day promotion, where 4 lucky customers got an opportunity to win some amazing prizes from Flow Dominica by simply doing simple transactions. And these were topping up $15 or more, activating a prepaid combo plan, paying off a bill in full, signing up for postpaid, a bundle, or switching to Flow.
Giselle and Leroy Coffee won 2 tablets, compliments Flow Dominica.
You just won yourself 2 tablets, compliments Flow as part of our Valentine's Day promotion. Tell us, how do you feel?
I'm elated. I'm quite happy that I won the 2 tablets because right now it will come in handy.
Fantastic. And what exactly did you do to qualify for the draw?
Okay, what I did was that since after Maria, our area has not gotten any connection. So then what I did, I signed up with Flow, of course. That's my number 1 network company. So yes, I continued with them, and then we signed up with Flow. So for the TV, internet, telephone package.
Awesome. So you got bundled up, right? And you're loving your services.
Oh yes, definitely.
Fantastic. Just what we like to hear.
Another lucky winner, Jim Nelson, won a night for 2 at the Jungle Bay Resort and Spa.
It's an exciting feeling. Feeling. Looking forward to it.
And I'm sure you will enjoy. And what exactly did you do? What transaction did you complete to get yourself as part of this draw?
Well, I paid off my bill in full.
Wow. So just the regular activities that you would do as a valued Flow customer. And there you are, winning a night for 2. So I'm sure you're going to enjoy soon.
Yes. Well, I have to discuss with Madam what date would be convenient for us.
You should. Well, do enjoy, and thanks for being a valued Flow customer. Continue to pay your bill in full. You never know what else will pop up as a result of that, okay? All right.
The 2 other lucky winners of the Valentine's Day draw are Mitch John Charles, who won dinner for 2 at Fort Young Hotel, and Jefferson George, who won a couple's spa treatment from the Glam. Congratulations to all the winners. You are watching the Channel 5 News. Stay tuned for more after the break.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better. Your old tablet? That's so 2020. Get a Samsung A7 tablet from Flow for only $99 when you sign up for new all-in or all-in plus bundle. Enjoy faster broadband speeds to surf and stream, more TV channels in HD to stay entertained, and unlimited flow-to-flow fixed minutes to stay in touch with everyone you love. So sign up today for a new bundle from Flow. Visit discoverflow.co for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. We're in this together. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
Welcome back. Foreign Affairs Minister Dr. Kenneth Daru says US-Dominica relations have never been better. Concerns have been raised about the impact of Dominica's relations with China, Cuba, and Venezuela on its relations with the United States. Dominica's Foreign Affairs Minister has given reassurances that US-Dominica relations remain excellent.
Dominica has always enjoyed cordial relations with the United States of America. In fact, from what I recall, post the 2019 elections, the U.S. was one of the first countries to officially congratulate our new government. Like everything else, there are differing views in life, and it's the same like with countries. We respect each other mutually. But we continue to work with the U.S. In fact, the record will show that Dominica has supported the United States on many occasions at the UN, on certain resolutions on the table at the UN.
Dominica continues to work closely with the United States to combat drug and human trafficking in the region. Daru says having diplomatic relations does not preclude countries from having differing views on issues. Just last week, Dominica was placed on a list of countries to benefit from a U.S. State Department policy to waive the interview for renewal of the U.S. visa. An in-depth analysis of revenue earned through the online streaming platform is top on the agenda for the Dominica Calypso Association. Julian Morris explains.
The 2021 Calypso season came to an end Saturday night with the hosting of the first ever virtual Calypso Monarch competition. Calypso was forced to move to an online platform this year due to the COVID health protocols, which limits the number of people at any gathering. President of the Dominica Calypso Association, Davidson the Observer Victor, says the limited number of people at the venue significantly hampered the association's income this year.
Calypso costs a lot of money, and Calypso have fixed costs that just never goes away. So I must go to the finance part of it. Other years, we do little streaming, but it's more for the patrons out of Dominica. That used to be like a side income for us because our main source of revenue used to be the numbers of people in the thousands that used to come to the shows. This year, it was a turnaround for us. The crowd was so small that we could only allow 199 people into the venue, and that includes everybody, meaning everybody. So we could only sell at the semi-finals 60 tickets and at the finals 70 tickets.
The association also had the additional cost of implementing COVID safety measures while working with reduced income. Another challenge was sponsorship, which had dropped by 70% this year and was evident in the prize money awarded to the Monarch.
The winner gets $5,000. The other place, the second place gets $3,000. The other place, the third place, $2,000, and the fourth place, $1,500. And then the other Calypsonians who did not place in the top 4 gets $500. In a regular year, the Monarch would get $20,000. The first runner-up would get $16,000. The other, if the third place would get $12,000, and the next place would get $10,000. And all Calypsonians who did not place in the top 4 would get $5,000.
Moving forward, the association will assess the viability of online streaming as a more lucrative source of income.
The main lesson we have to learn is, one, is that we have to look at the figures regarding streaming and how many people that actually view the show and paid for the show. That is where we actually have to start, because this is the main source of revenue for us, so we have to start there. Depends on what it is, then we have to now look at what kind of strategy, what did we do wrong, or what we could have done better to maximize on that area of it. We also have to try to get more collaboration in terms of different sponsors, and even though they are competing sponsors, we have to try to see how we can get them to work together, because the way it is, sometimes one sponsor cannot give you all what you really need to take care of the cost of putting on the event.
Despite the challenges, Victor says hosting 2 Calypso shows this year was a success.
Minister of State in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs with responsibility for diaspora relations, Honorable Edward Regis, says the country's draft diaspora policy needs to be updated as part of a wider effort to foster closer ties with Dominicans who live abroad. Regis says COVID-19 has affected his ministry's outreach, but efforts to reach out to Dominican groups overseas have made progress. Mr. Regis was discussing progress made since taking up the diaspora relations portfolio on the Prime Minister's weekly program, Anu Pali.
It's been a major challenge, especially with COVID-19 coming in 2020. But really, it is a portfolio that puts you in contact with the entire world. And so the world has become my constituency. And that is what diaspora does. But PM, like other countries around the world, as I was saying, we've been concerned about COVID-19, and so that has really affected our outreach. But we have reached out to leaders of Dominican groups. There are many Dominican groups in the diaspora, and we've reached out to some of these group leaders, and we have engaged them to improve our diaspora policy. There has been a draft diaspora policy for many years, and some aspects of it are obsolete. And we have to find ways and means to ensure that they are brought in line with our present policy. And so we've been looking at that very seriously. Some comments have returned from some of the leaders of various groups, and we have taken them on board in our efforts to really diversify that policy.
Regis says in spite of COVID-19 travel limitations, his ministry has been able to reach out to a number of groups of Dominicans based overseas.
And we have to say special thanks to people like Frances Del Sol in Toronto, Canada, Paul Maymont in Guadeloupe, and recently we had a wonderful Zoom meeting with the leaders in Guadeloupe, leaders in Toronto, St. Martin, Antigua and Barbuda. Many of them have contributed to that. In the beginning of 2020, we prepared a program that would have enabled us to visit several of our Dominican brothers and sisters living in the diaspora, but COVID has limited our ability to do that, and we're hoping that when COVID subsides, that we would be able to meet face to face with them. We're also putting together the website for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and on that website there will be many opportunities to interact with the Dominican community, both those who are Dominicans by birth, second and third generation Dominicans, as well as Dominicans who became Dominicans via the Citizen by Investment programs.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts, with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. We're in this together. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD, all for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better. Your old tablet? That's so 2020. Get a Samsung A7 tablet from Flow for only $99 when you sign up for a new All-In or All-In Plus bundle. Enjoy faster broadband speeds to surf and stream, more TV channels in HD to stay entertained, and unlimited flow-to-flow fixed minutes to stay in touch with everyone you love. So sign up today for a new bundle from Flow. Visit discoverflow.co for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
To end the news, the headlines again. Police investigate those who violated the Carnival order on Monday and Tuesday with a view to possible prosecution. Foreign Affairs Minister Dr. Kenneth Daru says US-Dominica relations remain intact. And Dominica's first virtual Calypso monarch, Daryl the Bob, says this year's competition was tough. Feel free to access our past newscasts on our YouTube channel. On behalf of the entire production team, I am Andrea Louis, and to all of our viewers around the world, thank you so much for watching. Join us tomorrow.